So earlier on today I thought, well, you know what, I'll make a video, and went onto the BeamNG website, you know, the mods, and clicked on the top one here, and it's obviously by this geezer, yeah, and he's banging on about different Corona terminology. There's more of that than actual description as to what the scenario pack is. I mean, obviously there's the comments down there, but I'm going to gloss over them, and we're just going to see, because at the bottom, to find out what these scenarios are, download the modification. Right then, so I've had a little bit of a look at the scenarios that have loaded up into the game now it's installed, and we've got them ranging, from what I can tell so far, medium to very hard in difficulty. Anyway, this is the first one I'm going to check out. It's medium, so I thought, you know what, we'll start off easy. 2 laps, apparently, that's the name. You have 2 laps, just do it, okay? So they're robbing a bit of Nike's brand in there, but that's okay. You have 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with this racetrack. I'm not even sure what map this is. I mean, I'm sure what map it is. I don't know the bloody name of it though. So far so good. We haven't flown off the track into a big wall, although we have nearly lost it. Come on, stay on. There we go. Yeah, my ability to drive fast around a circuit has always been limited by whether I know it, obviously, which is probably the same with most people, and whether I seem to be just in the racing kind of mood. I know it sounds a bit weird, but like, oh gosh, okay, you're just gonna rev the nuts off it, great. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll be able to drive today in a game. Obviously I can't drive anyway, and sometimes I can't. It's very similar with a lot of games actually. One day I'll be good and the other day I'll be useless, so I don't know, I'd say we're somewhere in the middle, to be honest, here. The end of our first lap, locking up the brakes there quite badly, and we've spun it, great. Right, well that was looking to be quite a promising lap until that happened. I'd say we were on for about, what, like a 120 or something. Now we're on a 133, so we have 3 minutes, so our next lap does have to be better, but I'm hoping it will be. Oh gosh. Now yeah, the eagle-eyed of you have probably noticed that we're low on fuel, and we have been since the start of the race. The little light's been on there on the, I don't know, the gauge cluster that's imaginary, like it's just floating next to me. Bit of 2-wheel action there, no, I'm not complaining. Yeah, I don't assume we're going to run out, although it's interesting that they didn't just give us a full tank. I don't know, perhaps if you go flat out through all of this and you know the track, then you might be able to drain it of fuel. I certainly couldn't, but anyway. Cutting it very close here with this fucking timer, come on. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, come on, we can make it. Yes, easy. And that's 2, I don't know what that would have been, I can't do the maths offhand, on hand, I don't fucking know. But anyway, we got a gold star for that, we did it within the time, and I mean, it wasn't exactly the cleanest lap, but we certainly did it. Right then, this scenario is race for $300, or whatever currency that may be. It's dollars, I know it is, but anyway, this is very American. Listen bro, don't torment me. I'm not doing that, no, I'm not doing that. Come on, settle for 300 quid. This is so much. What? You agree? Oh, great. Okay, you have 5 minutes. Good luck, bro. Well, I apologise for my poor reading of the script there, but anyway. So it looks like we have a Legrand, I believe, and we just have to skirt around this island. Now, I do know what map this is, and I was on it last night, actually, so I kind of know the little kind of the path, the lines to take and the road layout, provided we stay on this kind of outer ring. If we do, then that's all good. We should easily do the scenario, and this thing isn't really fast enough to cause any issues under braking, so the only issue really would be is if we didn't actually stop, which seems unlikely. So anyway, yeah, well, okay, well, having said he knows the track, wow, that's just incredible. I mean, we're kind of out of the running there. It doesn't appear we have any knowledge of how many of these checkpoints we have left. I mean, are we coming? No, we're not coming up to a lap just yet. I do get a bit confused on this map because it's small, but then there's points at which look very similar to each other, so it's hard to tell. But Okay, yeah, we've missed. Yeah, we have to go on the inside to the little roads. I don't like that at all. There we go. Right, good. At least we found the track just about. Yeah, you see, these roads aren't as wide and they're a lot more bumpy, and I don't know them, so yeah. Like, I would have just floored it up there if I hadn't seen the kind of camber going on the road. Okay, we can floor it through here as far as I can tell. Yeah, kind of. Okay, we're on the dirt now. Okay, this is rallycross for you all. Yeah, I don't trust this thing in the dirt very much. I don't know the way. Where? Okay. I apologise for that. That was sloppy to say the least. Bit of handbrake. Not enough handbrake. When will be the day that we don't overrun one of these little tight hairpin style things on here? I'm sure if I knew this, I could fly through it like I did the roads. Like, that was no problem on that outer kind of ring. But in here, I've got no real recollection of how the roads go at all. So, don't want to flip it. That's the last thing we want to do. We've come this far. I mean, we might not have done very well at coming this far, but we have come this far. Okay, thankfully we're back on the road. Now we're going to be able to see if we've actually damaged this thing. No, I don't think we have. I was going to say it's pulling to the left, but I don't think it is. So we're all good, and that, I believe, is the final checkpoint. Yes, it is. Look at that. 3:31.72. I have no idea if that's any good. Although, okay. Silver medal, and we apparently won the race because he's like, oh, okay, take the 300 and go away. So we pissed the guy off. Essentially, we've succeeded. Right then, the trip to the workshop, or to workshop. I'm assuming the D would be there, but the guy's Russian, so I'm not going to complain about his English, because frankly, he's done quite well, I think. Hey, I look at your car and my mood immediately worsens. Let's drive to my friend's workshop. He said that if we do not arrive on time today, he will not accept us. What a dick. We've got to make us way to the workshop without crashing and keeping it under 3 minutes. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, with a car this slow and this battered, I'd assume we've got to kind of go flat out here. Might have scratched it a little bit there, but I mean, owing to the state of the engine, I'm assuming a scratch isn't going to be too much of an issue. Well, we're nearly up to 70. Come on, there we go. Highway speeds, or motorway speeds if you're in UK. I don't know what they call them in Russia. It obviously isn't going to be an English word because they'll say it in Russian like they do because they're in Russia. I guess I could put the translation up, but no one's exactly going to understand it unless I have the little Google Translate woman that's been stuck in the browser for how many years, that's just really good at every language apparently. Yeah, unless I get her on the case to say it for us all, then no one's going to understand what some little characters mean in the top right of the screen. I know I certainly don't. Like, you look at Russian, we have to go up there. Okay, well, we've... Oh, don't get stuck. Okay, you're not stuck, great. That's going to hamper our time quite badly. I don't know why we have to go up here to his workshop. Like, surely this is not the best route to his workshop. But, whatever. Somehow we're still going. I mean, if we hit a rock now, we're kind of done. Okay, we're back on the road, thankfully. Get on the brakes. The brakes are awful. Get on the handbrake. Ooh, that was close. That was quite cool, actually. Are we even going this way? Oh, gosh. I don't know where we're going. Oh no, I see it. Okay, it's miles over there. I don't know if you can see. I'll just zoom in on the edit, but okay. It's a good job we didn't go right there. Right is always not right. I don't even know if this thing's worth fixing. I don't understand. Okay, right, great. What do you mean? 258? If that's his workshop, which I think it might be, I'm going to be a little bit pissed. Now we know where we're going, I guess this should be a bit easier. We can just kind of floor it and get there. Hopefully I can remember every little turn we have to make. That deceives me every time, because I don't know that opening's there, because obviously the waypoint's in the way. I don't know, maybe I should start a petition to make BeamNG waypoints more transparent. I don't know. Seems a little bit selfish owing to what's going on at the moment in terms of petitions and political dispute. I don't think a petition to change the transparency of in-game items is really going to hit the headlines. I think there's bigger things going on right now. Well, I know so. I don't think there are. Once again, kind of cock that corner up, but as long as we kind of nail the other little tricky one, I think it's somewhere along here, then we should be okay. But I've got to remember where it is, otherwise we're just going to run into the same issue as last time. I think it's just after this tree and then this... Yeah, no, it's not. Oh no. Shit. It might be worth fixing up, I guess. It looks cool. I'd drive this if it was brand new, definitely. Oh gosh, no, we've missed this again. Unbelievable. Come on. Get on the power. I think we made a bit of a smoother job of cocking it up, if that makes sense. We've, I don't know what the word is. Damage control. We're improving our damage control, basically. I don't know if that's the correct way of phrasing it, but that's what I'm saying we're doing. Okay, right, if I remember correctly, we have to get on the brakes and not hit that little crest there to jump it. Beautiful! Oh, yes, that was nice, and we carried plenty of speed to get up at that section. Across someone's field, I don't know whose, but I don't know if it's the States or some guy with a shotgun and a big hat. But anyway, we're across. I don't know what section of USA this is based on. I don't know my USA especially well, but I'm sure someone can tell me what kind of area of the US it matches up to, because it's lovely actually. I'd definitely live here. Across the bridge again. I've got to slow down if I remember a little bit for this corner. Yeah, not bad. Had I known this would be a problem with the kind of smoke coming out the back, I mean, if we're here, they can't really see anything. I would have probably turned the texture for that off in the settings, or however it works. Well, I don't think you can turn individual textures on and off, because that'd make for a massive menu, but I'm sure specific ones can be altered. Is this? Yes, this is it. Quickly. And there we go. I love how there's a little, like... Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we get a 20% discount. Okay. Well, at least we got the car there. I don't know if it's going to be fixed, and I'm assuming that 20% discount's probably going to be quite helpful, owing to what I'm guessing needs doing on that shit box. Right, then the next scenario is Mini Rally. We don't actually have a Mini. We're not driving a Mini. It's just a small rally. By the way, let's drive to my grandmother. After race, she prepares such delicious pies, mamma mia. Okay. I love this, really, because it's kind of like the mix of the English-Russian, and then there's also the Italy-style thing, because we're on the Italy map, and it's saying mamma mia, and... Yeah, okay. I like it. I've no idea which way we're going. Perhaps behind us, actually. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We've gone the wrong way. That was also incredibly bad. It's a rally, we have a rally car. I appreciate rallies can be also on tarmac, but as we have a rally car and we're perfectly lined up to go onto this little dirt road, I don't know why I thought we'd go that way, but anyway. That's really tighter than I thought it would be. Now this section coming into this first corner is just incredible, because you've got to really get on the brakes. Why? I have no idea. This road is just, it's incredible. Like that. And then you just kind of... If you're just tuning in, then I've been doing this scenario for about, I don't know, a stupid amount of time, and don't seem to be able to clear it. I've got pretty close, but this stage just has it in for me, like, completely. To the point where I can't really drive it very fast, so I apologise for the lax driving style. This isn't really true rallying, is it? But anyway, we're getting there. Also, there seems to be an incredible amount of rocks along here that just, like that one, for example, that just make everything 10 times harder, because you have to stay bang in the middle of the track, otherwise you're bound to clip one and just tear your front wheel off or something daft. Handbrake. Nice. cut that a little bit, but it's fine. No trouble through there. Handbrake again. Nicely through there. If we like don't make the time limit, I'm gonna go and cry, because I've done this, attempted this so many times, and this is the furthest I've got, and the car will not stay in a straight line. Oh, that jump's just sketchy as hell with the broken car. Okay. Imagine if I went and just fully wrecked it now, after all that. And as you can see, this car is not handling well, it's not happy. Oh gosh. Just gonna have to use the handbrake pretty much to get around most corners. I think we made it. Yes! No, please make it. Is that not counted? Come on. There we go. There's a little noise. I love Grandma's pies. Well, I hope you f***ing do, because that took me ages. Don't be shy, she will share with you. Well, that's good. At least to get a pie out of it. I'm kind of sad now, because I put all that work in, and it's just remembered it's a game, and I'm not actually going to get a pie. Right then, thank you everyone very much for watching. I appreciate there is more scenarios to check out here. We haven't done After Drag, or we haven't done Delivery, or the long drive, 1 or 2 for that matter. So I think that'll be for the part 2 of this scenario pack, which will be up soon following this video. Thank you everyone very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do drop a like and perhaps a subscribe, and I shall see you all in the next video you watch, provided it's one of mine. Goodbye.